Imagine you open your laptop, type in a few smart prompts, and boom, an AI helps you write a business plan that goes on to raise over $1 million in funding. Sounds wild, right? But it actually happened. In today's video, we're diving deep into how one solo founder used AI to do what normally takes weeks, sometimes months, and raised 7 figures without a single employee. I'll walk you through what she did, the tools she used, the prompts that made the difference, and how you can replicate this strategy for your own startup idea. Trust me, you don't need to be a tech genius to follow this. Let's break it down. Part 1. The rise of AI-powered businesses. So let's zoom out for a second. In the last 2 years, AI went from being a party trick to a full-blown co-founder for solo entrepreneurs. We've moved past the phase of, can AI do this? And now we're asking, how can I get AI to do this faster and smarter than a human? From logo design to customer service scripts, from pricing models to pitch decks, AI is handling it all. And what's crazy? It's doing it in minutes, and often better than an overworked freelancer. That's why founders who understand how to talk to AI are winning right now. And Sarah, our case study for today, is a perfect example. She didn't just use AI to brainstorm ideas. She used it to build the entire foundation of her business: strategy, numbers, branding, everything. And the investors? They didn't care who wrote it. They cared that it was smart, clear, and scalable. Part 2. Meet the startup that did it all right. Let me introduce you to EvoPlan. It's a startup focused on sustainable packaging for e-commerce brands. Think biodegradable boxes, reusable wraps, stuff that modern DTC brands love. Now, the founder, Sarah, had no formal business training. No MBA, no startup accelerator, no co-founders, just her and ChatGPT. She started with an idea. What if small businesses had access to premium, eco-friendly packaging at affordable prices? But instead of sitting down and staring at a blank Word document, trying to write a business plan, she fired up GPT-4 and treated it like a consultant. She asked it about market trends. She got help designing her pitch deck. She used AI to simulate customer personas, build a pricing structure, and even run a mock competitor analysis. And the wildest part? Once the plan was ready, she pitched it to 10 investors. 3 replied in the first 24 hours. And one offered to fund her with $500,000 on the spot. Within 3 weeks, she had raised $1 million in total. Why? Because the plan made sense. It was clear, data-backed, and well-presented. AI helped her look like a pro. Part 3. Tools she used to build everything. Let's talk tools, because Sarah didn't use anything fancy or expensive. Here's a quick rundown of what she used and why. ChatGPT, GPT-4, her go-to for planning, prompts, strategy, and scripting. Canva, to create the pitch deck visuals and mock-up packaging. Notion, her workspace to organize everything, plan, notes, drafts. Excel plus GPT plugin, to generate and tweak her financial projections. Midjourney, for logo and brand visuals, AI generated in minutes. Gamma.app, a powerful AI tool to generate investor-ready pitch decks. Google Trends plus Reddit, for real market validation and community insight. All of these are either free or have free plans. You could literally start with $0 and get 90% of the way there. The point is, you don't need a full team. You need smart tools and sharper questions. Part 4. AI Prompt Strategy Breakdown. Now here's the real juice. Let's talk about the exact prompts Sarah used and why they're way smarter than just typing, "Write me a business plan." Like I see, ChatGPT is only as good as the questions you ask. Let me walk you through this. Prompt 1. Market Validation Act as a market analyst. Validate demand for sustainable packaging startups targeting DTC brands in the US. Why this works? By assigning a role to the AI, you're telling it to think like an expert, not a robot. She didn't ask, "Is this idea good?" She asked ChatGPT to give her real data, trends, and consumer behavior insights, and boom, it worked. You can try this with any niche. Just change the industry. Prompt 2. Financial Forecasting. Create a 5-year revenue projection for a startup selling eco-packaging to e-commerce brands with a starting monthly spend of $2,000. Why this works? You're giving it inputs, not just make numbers up. She told the AI, "Here's the customer type, here's the spend, now give me the forecast." AI replied with monthly and annual projections, break-even point, customer lifetime value, all structured like a real pitch deck. That's investor gold right there. Prompt 3. Go-to-market strategy. Write a go-to-market strategy for launching an eco-packaging brand online, using partnerships, influencer marketing, and B2B outreach. Why this works? This isn't generic. She gave the AI a framework. Use partnerships, use influencers, use B2B. And guess what? It gave her a step-by-step rollout plan for 90 days, plus suggested platforms, email copy, and even pricing strategies for different audience segments. Prompt 4. Investor pitch script. Write a 2-minute verbal pitch introducing the company, the market gap, the product, and why we'll win. Why this works? Most people freeze when it comes to speaking to investors. But this prompt gave Sarah a confident script she could personalize, rehearse, and pitch like a pro. Her delivery was smooth, and it worked. Bottom line, you don't need perfect ideas. You need clear prompts and a little creativity. Treat AI like your teammate, not a vending machine. Part 5. Why investors said yes. Now you might be wondering, did the investors know the plan was written with AI? Yes, Sarah was honest about it. But here's the thing. They didn't care who typed it. They cared that it was strategic, logical, and investor-ready. In fact, one of the investors said, "We see 100+ decks a month." Sarah's stood out, not just for clarity, but because it showed she knew how to use modern tools to move fast. In today's world, being AI-savvy is not a red flag. It's a green light. Sarah wasn't replacing her ideas. She was enhancing her execution. And that is what investors bet on. Part 6, how you can do this too. So here's the fun part. If you're wondering, can I actually do this myself? The answer is 100% yes. Here's how to start, step by step. 1. Pick a problem you care about. 2. Use ChatGPT to validate demand. Use the market analyst prompt. 3. Map out the solution and ask for competitor research. 4. Draft your business plan using GPT with clear sections, problem, solution, market, team, financials, etc. 5. Create a pitch deck with Canva or Gamma. 6. Ask ChatGPT to write your 2-minute pitch script. 7. Practice, polish, and record a video pitch. 8. Send it to micro-investors, angel platforms, and pitch competitions. You're not doing this alone. You've got a 24/7 assistant with superpowers, right in your browser. Look, 2025 is not about who works the hardest. It's about who works the smartest. You don't need a team of 10, you need the right questions and the right tools. So if you've got an idea and you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Let me help you take it further. Drop your startup idea in the comments. I'll reply with tips and even share prompt templates to help you build faster. And if you want more videos that mix AI plus business plus real-world success stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because here at Rayn on Wealth, I'm not just giving you theory, I'm giving you tools to build your freedom. See you in the next one.